Alright, hey guys, just a little thing I want to talk about real quick. So if you want, you really can just skip to the battle. But I just want to talk about this little document I made. I made it like a while ago, kind of, like a couple months ago, I think. I'm going to share it to you guys now. I've been meaning to do that, but I've been lazy. Discord, go away. Um, so this is just a little page I made. Well, not just this page, but this little document with all my stats from all 3 seasons in the Major PL. Just a fun little sheet. I might add more, or like, right now I have some stats, so like, how I did in all 3 seasons, so you can see my standings for all 3 seasons, and, all like, so like, for each Mon, like, Braviary and Fernip, all their stats, from like, all the seasons, you can see them on separate pages and stuff, so, just a cool little doc, just to organize stuff, and just see every Pokemon that's been, you know, on this franchise, I guess. It's just a cool little thing. I'll probably add more, some more stats and more pages. I might add for like the NPL and stuff too. I might. We'll see how that goes. I might even add like some weird stats, like stats while holding a choice scarf, and maybe stats while like setting up and like sweeps and stuff like that. Maybe amount of hazards set up, or I don't know, just kind of random stats like that I might add and have fun. Depending on how much time I have and how bored I feel at some moments, but I'm kind of busy, so I don't know. But I just want to mention this thing to you guys. Link will be in the description if you want to check it out. You can see the full stuff and what's on it now. Or I guess if there's anything you guys want me to fix on here that I should fix, or any suggestions of stuff I can add. There's no like real purpose to it. I guess it's just nice to have. It's cool. It's there. But yeah, just a fun little thing that I have. So check it out. Link will be down below. And now let's get on to the battle. Yo, what's going on, guys? I'm Moxie Infernape, and this is the Major Pokemon League Season 4, Week 4 Battle and Team Builder, in which I will be going up against MegaLugia and his Bayern Munchlax, so definitely check out MegaLugia. Link will be down below. He's a really cool, really nice guy. He's very fun to watch. I've watched all of his games so far, and he's very fun to watch. He's very, like, lively. I think that's what I'm looking for. He's really fun to watch. That's the point I'm trying to make. He's just a really cool guy, though. Really nice for sure. So definitely check him out. Link will be down below. So right now I am 1-2. Not ideal. Less than ideal, as Kyle would say. But so is he. He's 1-2. He's lower differential than me. He's 1-2 -2. I'm -1. So we're pretty much even. He's in 4th right now, and I'm in 3rd in the what's our division called? Forget. In the blue division? Yeah, we're in the blue division. So this is yes, week 2 we played Ashton. He's in 1st in our division. He's 3-0 right now. And then 2nd place is Brendan's in 2nd place, right? Yeah, he is. Just looking at the doc now. So that's fun. That is cool. So let me go back to MegaLugia's team on the doc. Alright, so let's read off his team and put it on screen. I'll probably have my team on screen too, as I usually do. But MegaLugia's team, so he's got Kieran Black, Clefable, Nidoqueen, Entei, Decidueye, Feraligatr, Ditto, Zoroark, Rotomo, Hitmontop, and Porygon Z. So scary team for sure. Very offensive though. It is a lot of offense, but it's not that fast. And he runs just like a lot of offense. Just HO. He brings really offensive. I think like really all 3 weeks, pretty much most of his team has just been offense. And like considering his fastest mon is Zoroark at 105, it's kind of slow for just kind of the style he plays with it. So essentially my plan with my team is I'm also going hyper offense. I'm bringing a fast team, but since I'm bringing such a fast team, I feel like my speed can beat his, and I can hopefully outrun his speed and just be able to beat him, because my team will, at least with what I'm bringing, will be faster. Because I'm bringing the faster portion of my team. Now, one thing you see here is the Kingdra, which you might be shocked by because it's not on my roster. You thought it wasn't, but now it is. We dropped Crawdon, picked up Kingdra, just because I felt like it's a nice dragon type. It's cool. Crawdon, even though I've used it before, I don't know, I'm not in love with it. It's not a great mon. It's cool. I think it definitely has value, but I don't know, just I feel like it didn't really fit on this team. I kind of got it like at the last round. It's like, it's cool, but I feel like Kingdra's just nice. Could be nice in the rain, but it's just nice, really nice typing. It's cool. Can be kind of bulky too, which is nice and fun. But yeah, so I'm just going to get into my team builder. Hopefully it won't be too long, but yeah, I'll just get into it. So first off, Ben, Talonflame, Brave Bird, U-turn, Quick Attack, me first. Really don't really need Brave Bird for the most part. Maybe U-turn, Quick Attack. U-turn I could see me using Quick Attack. maybe if I'm not at full health to have my my Gale Wings, and then I just want to get off damage on something that's faster than me, or like, wait, really something that's faster than me. I don't know what else it'd be. Because even like Entei would still hit me first, so it doesn't even matter. But Brave Bird, he has no flying resist, so this thing just nukes his team. It 2-kills everything on his team, barring physically offensive Kieran Black, which I do not think he'll bring. Not physically offensive. I think it's going to come, but not physically offensive. It'll be offensive, like he usually brings. I think it'll be Z Hale. He brought that week 1, and I also think he brought week 3. I don't know if he used it week 3, but I know he brought it week 1 and used it really well there. So I think he'll bring it with the Z Hale. It makes a lot of sense for my team. The speed he gets is really nice. So enough speed and talent flamed out to be max speed Jelly Zorak. Since we hit things with Brave Bird. I really didn't need anything else in the last slot, so I'm like, you know what? Kieran Black is locked into something. I can just use that tech strat that you got from the GOAT, Aki VGC, who's a legend. I didn't really feel like I needed the Flare Blitz, just because it's really only helpful for like maybe Rotom. I hit a tad harder, but like Brave Bird still hits neutrally and 2KOs it easily. If it's offensive, I might have a chance to OHKO, I forget exactly, but still, I hit it hard enough. I'm not concerned, and I feel like Brave Bird is just so spammable versus his team. I really have no reason not to just click Brave Bird most of the time, so that's talent from there. It's cool. Next up, we got Squiddy Pal, the Tentacle, holding a Shuka Berry with Surf, Sludge Bomb, Toxic Spikes, and Rapid Spin. So, a pretty interesting EV spread. No speed, outspeed, max speed, Tim and Nidoqueen, maybe something like that. I think it's that. I believe, I think that's what this is for. Originally, I had more speed, outspeed Kyurem, but I thought, you know what? Outside of Kyurem, like the next fastest mon I think I would need to outspeed is, I think this is for Nidoqueen. So I'm just keeping that just because I have my Shuka. I want to beat that thing 1v1 because I can. He can set up rocks in me, but I can spin them away with that Tentacruel, which can help. Which can help with Talon Flame over here in the back. If I can get keep rocks away. He only has 2 rockers, being Clefable and he really only has 2 rockers. Yeah, he has Queen and Clefable. And Clefable, he might bring, but even if he does, Tentacle can switch him pretty comfortably. I don't think he will, just because it has like a okay matchup versus me. It has reasons to come, but it also has reasons not to come. But also out of the 3 games so far that he's done, and so have I, he's brought Clefable 0 times. So it seems like he's not totally in love with Clefable. You know, he hasn't brought it yet. I mean, I'll assume I'm assuming he's gonna bring it eventually. I would hope he would, because he'd snipe me from it. I want to get Clefable. You still got a good fairy. I've got Sylveon, so not disappointed, but still. So Tentacle, you can check Clefable. I can check the Queen decently well. Can't switch into it too comfortably, but I mean I do the Shuka, so it's not a big deal. Surf hits that thing fairly hard, does 2 KO, unless he's like max specially defensive, maybe should 2 KO near Queen. But I don't think it'll be. I think it'll be pretty offensive. Sludge Bomb's just a nice dual stab to hit Clefable and stuff. T-Spikes are kind of nice. Yeah, they're kind of nice for most of his teams, just because most of his team is grounded. Yeah, I think he is Rotom which levitates. Outside of that, everything else hits the ground. I mean, he can get rid of the T-Spikes with his Nidoqueen though. But I mean, if I can get rid of that thing early, which I feel like I might be able to with my Talonflame, because I could see him very well having to sack that thing off early, then I could bring Tentacruel and do that. I believe the defense is enough to live a Fusion Bolt from Kyurem Black, maybe, if he's non-boosted. Maybe it's Dragon Claw. I think, well, no. What's a Fusion Bolt? Oh, no, wait, Fusion Bolt's like 130 power naturally, isn't it? Yeah, I think it was Outrage, maybe. I think it's from a non-boosted Outrage, you know. I don't think I looked for Fusion Bolt. Outrage, though, I believe I can live if he's non-boosted, and if he's plus speed nature, so I believe is what that's for, and just, I can hit pretty hard with the modest, almost max special attack. That's cool, and then the spin's nice, as I said. So next we got Landorus Eye with the Toy Scarf, knockoff, EQ, Outrage, and U-turn. So max speed, or almost max speed and Jolly Tap speed Kyurem Black. This thing can check that even if he gets a boost from the Z-Hail. I outspeed it, I check it, which is really cool. Outrage does a good chunk of that thing. It does almost enough to go after rocks, depending on the spread. If he's minus defense nature, it most likely does. I think it'll be minus Spadef, because I think it'll be mixed. And then Outrage does like 69 to 79, maybe, something like that. So after rocks, I have a chance to kill. But if I can get a bit more chip damage on it, which I think I will be able to, then I can check the thing, just click Outrage. Even if he gets a +1, I still outspeed him, so that's awesome. And Outrages is really nice versus team, because outside of Fable, he's no reason to stop me from clicking that. He's no steel type, so that's awesome. Earthquake's just a nice stab. I can hopefully clean a late game with this thing. He does those stuff that can sort of check out, like Feraligatr, like Entei, but I can hopefully get rid of those, or either we'll get them low enough and keep him healthy enough to where I can live one hit from both of them, or not both, but from either of them, and then knock it out. It's just nice coverage, nice stab on this thing. Really all I need. I don't really need anything else, just knock off, nice for like Decidueye if I need it. Yeah, it's just good pivot, click Earthquake, and you can hopefully win late game if stuff's weakened down, and if he has the right mons left, that Landorus can come in and just check and beat. So that's the plan there with Lando. Oh yeah, I have 28 in defense, and I have 4 in HP just to keep me odd, and then 28 in defense just to allow me to take physical hits a little better from like Feraligatr, Entei, etc. Next we got our King Drive, which you can check those two that I just said, Feraligatr and Entei. We got max HP, fair amount of speed. Yeah, some moves out. Yeah, so yeah, we got the Rain Dance, Dragon Pulse, Surf, and Ice Beam. So I believe the speed is enough, so I outspeed Scarf, Kyurem Black if I'm in the rain, which is really nice. I have a Swift Swim, so I have the Dragon Berry here. Allows me to take a hit from Kyurem Black, which is nice, or Feraligatr if it packs Dragon Claw, which it might. I could see him doing that. Outside of that, I can take hits pretty well from it. I think he'll bring probably like Dragon Dance, maybe Aqua Jet. I think Waterfall absolutely. Then I think he'll bring Ice Punch for sure for superior. Maybe Crunch on there, maybe Dragon Claw on there. I mean, that's more than 4 moves, obviously, but those are just a list of moves that he could bring. I think he will bring the Feraligatr. So, Dragon Ball's just a nice stab. I thought about carrying the Draco. I thought about it, but I don't know, I just felt like Dragon Balls, it's more spammable, of course, and I felt like well, Draco does Oko Kyurem, but I don't need to Oko that thing. I just need weaken down enough so I can kill with my Lando, which I get off enough damage with Dragon Ball, so where Lando can come in and kill. So I felt like it's fine just to carry Dragon Ball Surf, nice stab. I can hit Ice Beam for like Decidueye and stuff. Really don't need that, really. I guess Rotom out. Yeah, I can hit Ice Beam, so yeah, Surf hits Clefable pretty hard. I think in the rain it 2 KOs, I forget exactly. This thing can take hits fairly well from Entei and Feraligatr, but also hit fairly hard, pretty hard. And still, with the rain, can be kind of speedy too, which is nice. So next we got our Mew, which is a really cool set here. Finally bringing fun Mew. I'm really excited because it's not bulky and defensive and kind of boring. I mean, last week was the only one that was like super boring. The first 2 weeks it was somewhat fun. It wasn't fun, but like it wasn't too boring. But this week it's fun. So Rocks, then Headbutt, Drain Punch, and Fake Out. So cool Braviaries. So this thing is a Zoroark check and a Galore for Zoroark. So enough speed, outspeed Kyurem. Oh, wait, actually, on Lando I have enough speed to outspeed my Mew because of the Ditto. If he wants to copy my Mew, then I can bring in Lando and check that. That can outspeed and check it with like knockoff. Originally my Mew was Sword Stance, so I was a little worried about maybe if I'm set up Mew, then he can copy me, and then he'll be Scarf, and then if like I'm low enough, and so is a bunch of other stuff on my team, that can be scary, but that's why I'm running a little more speed on Lando, so I can outspeed that Mew. If his Ditto copies that, so just wanted to go over that. But creeping Kyurem with this, so Stealth Rock's just nice versus team. This thing's gonna be a lead, so I expect him to lead with Zoroark. I think he'll bring it. So I like Zoroark, and I think both times he brought it, the 2 times out of 3. He's led with it. So I am thinking that he will lead with Zoroark. So this thing is sort of a anti-Zoroark lead, which seems kind of weird because Mew isn't really the best check to Zoroark, at least in terms of typing, because Psychic is weak to Dark. But this is a really cool set. So Fake Out, that allows me to put it in the range of me knocking out with the Drain Punch, because Drain Punch does not Oko. It does like, I want to say it's like 84 to 100 or something. I mean, no, it's like 80 to 96, I think, if he is offensive. So essentially I can Fake Out turn 1. It does like 15 to 20%. It does like 20%. A little over 20, I think. And then I can take the knockoff the following turn. It'll do a little over half if he has, I think a Life Orb knockoff does like a little over half. Around 50 to like 58 or something around there. So I'm going to take that and get back a fair amount of health with the Drain Punch as I knock him out. Which is really nice, and I'll be around like 70-75%. Or like somewhere from like, I think 70 to 80. Then I can hopefully be healthy enough to get at Rocks. I don't know if Rocks is going to be too helpful. He does have, I think, 2 mons weak to Rocks, being Entei and Kyurem. Yeah, it's just those two. But still, it's kind of nice for those. I don't think he'll be switching a whole lot. I don't think I will either, just because of how offensive my team is and how offensive I think his team will be. But still, rocks could just be nice to help me chip down Kieran, which I need for Lando in the late game. Then Headbutt's just nice to hit stuff pretty hard. Originally I was Sword Stance, so it was fun there. The Fake Out's just really nice because I can't really outgo Zorak with anything, barring, I think, Superpower and Explosion were the only things, but I felt like I didn't want to risk either of them, and I still wanted to be able to get out the rock, so I didn't want to have to go boom and then die and not be able to get on my rock. So I felt like Fake Out was a really nice move. It's something I was looking for. I was like, what can you do to be able to beat Zorak 1v1 and knock it out? Because even after he takes one hit from the Life Orb, he'll be down at 90, and then I have a chance to kill him with Drain Punch, or I think I had Low Kick on air at one point, because it hits Kieran harder, hits Zorak a tad harder. I even thought about like Leech Life. It does the same as Low Kick though, so I think that did like 84 to 100. So, and I had a pretty good chance to kill if he took one hit from the Life Orb. But if he wasn't Life Orb, then I don't want to take that risk. Then I almost definitely don't kill, and then that kind of defeats the whole plan that I have here. So I felt like Fake Out was just really nice. I can Fake Out turn 1. You won't expect it. Also, it'll mean I can definitely see that it is I can definitely see that it's not some other mon, and that he's not trying to fool me. And I will see that it is actually the Zorak and not some other mon. So I believe that with the mechanics in Gen 7, I can tell though with like the moves in the bottom screen. I haven't faced Zorak yet on Wi-Fi, so I'm not 100% certain, but I believe I should be able to. So that might not even matter, but whatever. Just, I guess, for extra confirmation. But anyways, let's move on to my Lucarios. This team would have longer than I wanted to, but it's longer than I wanted it to be, but it is what it is. It's whatever. So, yep, Banded Lucario here, E-Speed, Close Combat, Iron Tail, and Crunch. Iron Tail, I don't expect to need. It's for Clefable. Maybe if, like, it's Calm Mind Clefable, things get a little out of hand. It outgoes it. It's there if I need it. I don't expect to need it, but it's there. I didn't need a whole lot else in that slot. Crunch hits Decidueye fairly hard. It's pretty spammable versus team. He has like Clefable to switch into Crunch, and I guess Zorak, and well, him on top too, I guess. But outside of that, he really doesn't have great switch into Bandit Crunch, so that's decent. E-Speed's just nice. Helps me. I can actually outspeed N-Type because he'll have to be. Yeah, he can't be Jolly because he'll have to carry that because he has to get it from the. Yeah, because like he has to be shiny, I think, with it too, so he has to. He'll be slower because I can be Jolly and outspeed it. Close Combat's just a nice stab though. Hits a lot of things like Curum. I was gonna say outspeed Curum. I don't outspeed Curum. E-Speed though hits that fairly hard. Bandit's just really nice. I can't switch up moves, which that kind of sucks. It might get into some tough situations with the Decidueye. I always want to say that thing's name a different way, but Decidueye, Rizzy Powell's dabbing mascot now. But I can still crunch that, and if I predict him to switch into that, and I crunch, and then he stays in with whatever he has, that could be a little awkward, or vice versa. If I predict him to stay in, but he switches, that could be awk. So tough situations there with that, but I can check the thing and 2KO it, even if it is pretty defensive. I can 2KO with crunch. I think even max defense I 2KO, so that's awesome. That defense, I believe, I originally put enough so I could live 2 Spirit Jackals from defensive, yeah, if he's defensive, but I figured I don't know if he will be, because I think, I saw defensive in some mock battles, but I don't think he will be. I think he'll be offensive, maybe with Life Orb. This thing can actually check that really well, if it is, because he can't really hit me too hard with anything, and I will outspeed him. The hardest thing he can hit me with, for him to hit me first, is Sucker Punch, but like, it won't do a lot, and that will get the justified boost, so that's fine, that's cool. This team builder is too long, man. Anyways, hopefully you guys like the team. Bandit Talonflame, Bandit Lucario, double Banders, and a Scarf or 2. And then, yeah, I have 3 choice items, and then, yeah, I got the Colbert, Ban, and Shuko. So, fun teamer, very offensive. Hopefully it'll work out. So, I'll get into the battle in just a second. Alright, my dudes, so we're back with the battle, as you can see here. So, you already know I'm bringing Mew, Landawai, Talonflame, Tentacruel, Kingdra, and Lucario. So, my opponent, MegaLugia, he brings the Porygon-Z, Feraligatr, Decidueye, Kyurem, Black Nidoqueen, and Entei. So, pretty much what I expect. For the most part, what I expect. He did not bring the Zorak, which I was really expecting. No Zorak, no Ditto. Kind of thought that'd come, but No Ditto, so that's cool. Didn't have to worry about that. He did bring, let's see, what... Yeah, minute expecting a Purim, Entei. I was on the fence about that, fairly good, I thought that'd come. Yes, it brings me much what I expected for the most part. So, I think my plan leaves still Mew, just so I can get rocks, which are nice versus Team Pressure, Kieran Black, Pressure Entei. Let's get into the battle. So, just a second. MegaLugia recorded this for me, so thank you to him, and thank you to Blue Rogue for joining my team. Always consistent, always reliable. Love him. What a guy. So, so you know, aka MegaLugia is going to be issuing the challenge, or I think I issued the challenge. I don't know. Whatever. So I lead with Mew. He leads with Ducky B. Wait, I forget. Wait, what is it? Ducky B. No, it's Ducky Bill, I think, but the symbols are weird. Maybe I don't know if that's weird symbols, but I just can't read. I think both. So I fake out because that's the plan. I lead a move, break out, and cool. So it does a decent chunk. So I decided to get at my rocks here just because I figured it's nice. I could have maybe gone for the drain punch here, but I didn't wanna. I didn't want to kind of like if I has bad, I didn't want to kind of waste health that I could have been getting back. So he has feeds me, which tells me he's Scarf, and he gets the freeze. So thanks, game. So I can't get at my rocks here. Now looking at my team, everything gets too good by this, which was bad prep on my part. I should have brought Bronzong. I originally had it on this team. I wanted to bring it, but I think I replaced it with Lucario, so yikes. So I decided to sack off Mew there. I can't do much else. So bye Mew, no rocks. That's sad. Which wasn't a huge deal, just because he wasn't going to switch a whole lot. But still, it's nice to chip down Kyurem, chip down Entei, etc. So I bring Talonflame. I can outspeed and knock it out. I don't think I killed it with Lando with anything. So Talonflame can outspeed though with the Gale Wing. So Brave Bird, 2 goes everything on his team. Bar Fist, defensive Kyurem Black, which again, don't think he'll bring. So Brave Bird does a lot. He's kind of bulky with that damage that spread kind of tells me. But Black Sludge here definitely gives me confirmation. But I even measured. I got the roll out. I measured. I made sure. No, there's no chance he has to live this. Even physically defensive Need Queen, Braver does like 50 to 59, I think. So he's no chance of living this. That is definitely under half. I'm not getting myself into the same spot I was in last week versus Rob. But Braver definitely kills. I measured. I'm like, and then I did math. It was like, no, this is definitely gonna kill. So it did. If it lived on like 1, I would have cried. So no rocks for him though either. So that's good. So Talonflame, it's a little over a half. So he brings back in this. I don't want to switch him. So I just have to sack out Talonflame. Everything gets 2 killed. Lucario might not, depending on rolls. Also, one thing to note, so that tri-attack on Mew, I think it did like 124 if I recall correctly. It did enough so that if he was timid, that was a max roll. So he could have been timid. I think he wasn't. After the game, I think he told me he was modest, but I didn't know at the time. He could have possibly been timid, in which case Lucario can most likely live 2. If he's modest, Lucario most likely does not live 2. So I wasn't certain on the roll. I thought he was not timid, but he still could have been, because that was a max roll with timid. If he was timid, I think he was modest. He was modest. So anyways, I'm bringing Lucario. I still might be able to knock it 2 KO'd if he's modest. His first one does a little under half, so I'm like, okay, maybe he is timid. He still could have been modest from his role, and he was. So I stayed in and clicked Crunch because I really thought he'd switch out. I didn't think he stayed in. This thing could have been a win con. It just put so much pressure on my team. I guess he didn't really have a good switch into this, so I kind of understand it from that regard. But I don't know. I still think I really thought he was gonna switch, so that's why I just went for Crunch there and just. Maybe it's a misplay on my part. I don't know. I think I could have gone for Iron Tail, I guess. He would have knocked out this thing. It would have knocked out. Yeah, his probable switching would be to, I guess, to Decidueye. That would have been a switch in most likely. So that's why I went for Crunch. Iron Tail would have, if he's offensive, most likely knocked it out. I think he's a roll in my favor. If he's defensive, I have to hit 2, which like I just didn't feel confident enough to be able to hit 2 Iron Tails. It's 70% accurate, so yikes. I didn't want to have to hit 1. So I ended up going for Crunch just because I was really confident he'd switch out. He didn't know, so yikes. And here I'm hoping, please Lucario, please live this hit. Please live this hit. Please. Please tell me you're timid. If you're modest, I think I still have a chance to live, but no, he kills me. He was modest. If he's timid, he also had a chance. If he's timid, that roll though to kill me. It was in my favor to live if he was timid. It was in his favor to kill me if he was modest, and he was modest. So I can't complain about hacks. He had a good chance to kill me. So I bring in Lando. I click knockoff just because U-turn might not kill. I think he was a little. I think he had a fair amount of bulk. Just judging off damage from both my hits I had on it previously. I think he has a bit of bulk, and it looks like he's at right around like the minimum damage. I think like U-turn did like right on the minimum damage he was at. That was if he had no HP though, and I think he had a bit of HP. So I didn't want to risk it because if I U-turned and he lived, that's really bad. So I knew he could bring Mercurium though. That scared me because knockoff, assuming he has a Z move or Z item, Z crystal, yes, doesn't do a whole lot, and he could kind of set Z health for free. So I go into Kingdra because I know I can live it because I do have the Haban Berry. So he just goes for Outrage. I'm like, oh, okay, yikes. I should be able to live though. So he goes for Outrage, and bam, that's a cool thumbnail. Might be fun now. It's a cool little art design there. But he Okos me, so I'm like, oh, that's banded. Yikes. I'm like, switching. Nope, I don't have one. Oh, yikes. So I bring in Landris. I don't kill with Outrage, so I thought about going for Outrage, getting a crit, but I didn't want to. I figured I can save differential, I guess, by U-turning, getting chip damage, and then I think putting in range of Outrage, knocking it out. So I'm just going to U-turn, bring in Tentacle, sack that thing off, buy Squiddy Pow. You're going to come on in and die. Like, it just goes down. It just, no. Buddy, sorry. Banded Kieran Black, scary. I thought it'd be ICMZ, but Banded makes sense too, definitely, looking at it here. So, I can bring in Lando, hopefully kill, save some differential. Because I figured I didn't want to hopefully crit earlier, because then Lando would just die, and then I would bring in the Tenta, and then just die there too. So I outrage too, because I'm cool. But you live on like 1, which I believe the roll was in your favor to live, so I can't really be salty in that regard. But like, really, just, everyone stop living on 1. Seems to like always happen to me. But he hits himself in confusion, so I believe that counts as kill for Lando. Either way, I'm counting it, whatever. So we bring the differential a little closer, but Entei. I think it lives 2 outrages, so, you know, whatever. E-speed doesn't kill me. I can live, I think I can live 2 E-speeds, actually. Maybe. I don't think so. I think it might have been a roll. So, he goes for the Sacred Fire as he chooses outrage. He actually gets a burn, of course. Doesn't matter at all, but, I think I get a crit on this next outrage, so I guess if he didn't burn me, then, I would have killed. Yeah, I would have, but, like, you know, I can't really complain because I got the crit, but like, he got the freeze on earlier, so I don't know, if I got the rocks earlier, then I think that thing might die to that crit outrage, so I don't know, if differential could have been brought a tad closer, but I die there, and we lose on 3-0 to MegaLugia, so good game to MegaLugia, really cool guy, definitely check him out. So we are now 1-3, which is abysmal. That is just atrocious. Like, I did not think I would be 1-3, I thought my team is definitely better than this. I'm better than this, and that disgusts me. I should not be 1-3. Not saying like I should not because of like hacks or like not for those reasons. Just because, like, just saying like knowing me, and I'm very disappointed in myself. This game, I mean the freeze was unfortunate, but like it did not cost me the game. If I got out rocks and just play down the whole, like I would still sack off Mew the following turn. It would have been the same thing, just everything takes a bit more damage from rocks, but like he didn't switch a whole lot either way. He didn't even have to bring in Gator. He didn't even have to bring in 2 of his moms, so still, Entei might have died then, maybe, so it could have been a tad closer differential, but it wouldn't have impacted the, like, who won. He still would have won. Because Porygon Z, I just did not prep for enough my team. I think I had a cool idea behind it, I just didn't, it just wasn't planned out perfectly. I should have brought Bronzong. I wanted a bit of defense on this team and felt like that's what he needed. I felt like I had a good idea though, just bringing offense, bringing fast offense to try to beat his kind of slowish or kind of relatively slow offense, I guess, compared to potentially fast offense like I have Talonflame, Lando, and stuff. So it was a good idea, but I feel like I should have brought Bronzong or something, just a little bit more defense to allow me to take hits and pivot a little better, just because this team had no switch-ins really. Like anything. Tentacle could switch into like a Fable and stuff, but like I didn't have any switch-ins. Bronzong could switch into like Porygon Z, could switch into Kyurem decently, could switch into Uniqueen kind of. It would have been helpful, so you know, it's hindsight though. So next week though we're playing Road. So I guess Road's not gonna be able to generate my team, or no. I can be able to find another gen though, hopefully, so that's cool, but definitely Except for that game next week, I gotta come back, gotta win. We're actually gonna, the following week, between week 5 and 6, we will have a week off because of the tournament hosted by Jolt. That's gonna be a hype tournament. I will be participating. So that's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be hype, but we're just gonna have the week off just because we're gonna have to prep for our matches then. Well, I actually could have, and I actually kind of already did start prepping for my pool play matches because the pools were, they were, I think, and they were announced like a week ago or something. So I could have, then I already did start prepping for one of my matches. So there's that. But I mean, I'll use that week off to really build most of my team. So that's cool. But anyway, so week 5, really, if I can win week 5. Get a win going into this bye week. We can be 2-3. That's something, I guess, compared to my current 1-3 record. That's good. So if we can beat Rogue, that'd be awesome. Rogue hasn't had the best season. I know now he's 0-3. Not sure how he did in his battle versus Rob. So it could be 0-4. Could be 1-3 like me. Right now, I'm not in the playoffs, which I shouldn't be. I'm 1-3. My division is really hard though, because yeah, Ashton. Yeah, I guess I can say the results since it's Sunday, whatever. Little spoilers about the Ashton versus Brendan game. Quite a bit of hacks, but Ashton lost. Sorry if you didn't want to spoil this. I kind of already said it, so if you really minded or cared, you could have clicked away, I guess. But Ashton lost, so he's 3-1. Brendan's also 3-1. So Ashton's up in first, though, because he's a better differential. But MegaLugia's in second or he's in third at 2-2, and I'm in fourth at 1-3. So yikes. Then in the yellow division of my conference, I don't know who won the Lynx and Turbo game, but one of them's going to be 4-0, one of them's going to be 3-1, and Rob's up there at their 3-1 or 2-2. Rogue is either 1-3 or 0-4. So I could show like the whole standings, but like they're not totally completed, so it's kind of talking whatever. Yeah, that's just so far this season. It's not gone great for me. I feel like my prep though, really, I just made a big mistake not bringing bronze on. Again, I feel like I had a cool idea, just poorly executed. I think I needed a bit more defense, and I feel like this. Well, the one game I won versus Keegan, that was when I brought a very defensive team. Very bulky. I meant to just switch into things, meant to just be comfortable in that game, which that was what that team was meant to do, and that's what the team, for the most part, did. So that kind of helped me with that win. You know, in my game versus Ashton, that was a little more offensive of a team. I feel like I still had a good way of going into that game. I feel like that loss I'm not really mad at myself about. I feel like that was just really good prep on Ashton's part. My game versus Ra last week, I feel like I kind of choked a bit by sacking off Mew. Also got unlucky with the Crow getting min roll, so, you know, my prep was not perfect, but I feel like it was definitely good enough to win, so I don't know. It's a little frustrating because I feel like these 2 losses versus Rob and like my week 3 and week 4 losses, just they were games I feel like I could have and should have won. Not like I should have, like saying that like, you know, they did bad, but like saying that like I feel like I had the chance to win. I mean, in this game, I guess without like the game itself, with how that played out, I didn't have a chance to win just because PZ was such a big threat. But I feel like with my prep, I could have won, and I feel like my prep just did not make the cut this week just because he brought PC, which I did not totally expect. So it is what it is. But I'm talking way too long, and this was like a 13-turn battle. This was very short. I knew it was gonna be short, but 13 turns. Yikes. Anyways, I'll shut up. This is longer than it needs to be. Anyways, hope you guys liked the video though. Next week playing Rogue should be a fun one, and it's Grimsby Grimers. Cool team name. It's got a cute little Grimsby. Cute little Grimer. That's what I meant to say. Fuck me. Okay. Anyways, I'll see you guys next week with that battle. I've been Moxie Infernape. I'm gonna say that, but I'll catch you guys then. Bye bye.